Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo. Liga Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon.
It is February 11, 2019. Happy Valentine's Week, everyone. We are coming to you live on a Monday night mula dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center in San Juan. And once again, this is the MPBL Datu Cup, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Almond Vosotros and Denok Miranda ready for action in our first game. It's going to be a matchup between the Laguna. Right now, it's Kay Rhea Lubit. Hi, Kay. Kamusta ka naman dyan?
What's up, Migs and Christian? Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat and to all of the people who are watching us right now. And I'm very excited to bring you the updates later on this evening.
Thank you so much, Kay. Babalikan po natin siya mamaya para sa kanyang mga courtside reports ng Coach Christian bago natin pag-usapan ang ating first game at hand. Let's go back to our action last Saturday na naganap sa Batangas City Coliseum in Poblacion, Batangas. In the first game, nanalo po ang Rizal Crusaders kontra ang Pampanga.
And trying to stay alive itong Rizal. You know, currently 7-16 for 12 in that South Division. Mathematically, especially how close it is, obviously they have, you know, 2 more games remaining, one of which is kalaban lang naman nila, number 1 team ng South, itong Davao, no? But if they win those 2, obviously their fate is in the hands of others already at this point, but they have to win those 2 if they want to keep their playoff chances alive. At nanalo sila sa pangalawang laro naman. What a nail-biter game this was. You know, Davao, top team. One of the top teams. We have the top team in the South Division. Batangas are defending champions. You know, it was basically judged by a one possession wherein Batangas had their chances. 2 attempts to get the lead for a game-winning shot. Balacuña missing that. Almost a costly game given up by, I believe that was Calo, who was just going to hold the ball and then turnover. Luckily, you know, itong Davao was able to get the win.
Leon Horda led the way with 17 points and 11 rebounds for Davao. And now we proceed to our first game at hand. Coach Christian, na-mention nga natin kanina na itong dalawang to, they are fighting to get a playoff spot, catching breath ang title natin for Laguna versus Caloocan. Look at those standings. Medyo magkalapit nga lang yan. Laguna number 8 in the South Division and then Caloocan number 9 in the North Division. Right now, we talk about the previous games of these two teams, the Laguna Heroes. We start with them first. Ang previous game nila was against Valenzuela. A win for them, an 8-point win, 74-66 was the score.
Well, itong Laguna, no, currently at 10 and 13, no, nakita nga natin, 8th spot sa South Division. So, obviously, they want to hold on to that, you know, and at this point of the season, you want to win as many games as possible. And, yun nga, para makapasok sa playoffs and hoping you put yourselves in a good position. But, you know, I'm looking here at the rebounding department. Obviously, they outshot itong Valenzuela, plus 7%. Points in the paint, -2 lang. But the rebounding department, this is one thing where in Laguna and even Caloocan, as we discuss later, para sa akin, yan ang key stat na titignan natin. Whoever gets that, para sa akin mananalo sa larong ito.
Yun nga, babantayan natin for tonight's game. As we know, this is the second to the last games of Laguna and the Caloocan Supremos. As we take a look at, of course, Coach John Calius and the rest of the coaching staff. Caloocan with Rene Pacquiao in action already, back from an injury. The previous game, it was a win against Marikina. 3 puntos lamang ang kanilang lamang doon.
Well, they even had led as much as 18 points early in the third quarter. But Caloocan, it's been an up and down season for them. Buti na lang dumating yung the likes of Almon Vosotros, a former UAP champion, who has definitely helped to elevate itong Caloocan Supremos. Was able to renew him noong December when he was expiring. And at one point, they're at the bottom of the standings. And right now, you know, they have a chance na para makasingit dun sa 8th spot.
Later on, we're gonna have the opportunity to break down the performances of Almon Vosotros per game, courtesy of Coach Christian Luanzon. But right now, we go to our marquee matchup, ang ating dalawang babantayan for our first game. These two guys, swingmen for their teams, Ralph Olivares and Paul Sanga.
X-factor players, really. There's always, you know, the key player para sa kanilang mga koponan. Vosotros para sa Caloocan, Miranda para sa Laguna, or even Michael Mabulak. Olivares, anytime he plays well, you know, obviously it boosts yung chances nila para manalo. Paul Sanga, the same thing, second leading scorer para sa koponan nila. If he can not only shoot the lights out consistently, but also able to defend tulad the likes of itong si Ralph Olivares, malaking bagay yon para sa resulta ng laro.
This is Paul Sanga's first time to play here in the Phil Oil Flying V Center, and then ito naman si Ralph Olivares, fresh off Best Player of the Game honors. Tignan natin how they will perform. And now we turn you over to our arena announcer, Richard Campos, for our starting lineups for Laguna versus Caloocan.
It's another game day filled with excitement here at the Phil Oil Flying Center, live at ABS-CBN SNA. Bayan Laguna KRAH Heroes versus CALOOCAN Supremos, LONGRICH. On the 2018-2019 season of MPBL DATU Cup, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. And now, here are the starters for both teams. Let's begin with Laguna Heroes Crop Pipes. Power forward number 12, Raymond Ilagan. Starting at guard, number 9, Rex Lanes. Forward number 18, Ralph Olivares. Center number 16, Rocky Antunares. Off guard number 13, Denok Miranda. Bayan Laguna KRAH Heroes is led by Nat Gregorio. Here comes the starting unit of Caloocan Supremos, LONGRICH. Center number 6, Mark Sarangay. Forward number 11, Paul Sanga. Power forward number 67, Rene Pacquiao. And the other guard number 24, Damian Lasco. And at point guard number 17, Almon Vosotros. Caloocan Supremos LONGRICH head coach is John Calius. Referees are Jay Castroverde, Ray Gabriel, and Ryan Escario. Fourth man is Ray Delina. Bayan Laguna KRAH Heroes versus Caloocan Supremos LONGRICH.
The starting lineups for our first game, Lainez, Miranda, Antonares, Olivares, and Ilagan for the Laguna Heroes. And then Vosotros, Lasco, Sarangay, Sanga, and Pacquiao for the Caloocan Supremos. The first 5 ay hatid sa atin ng Tadway around 5 years. Tibay ng loob, tibay ng Tadway, Mix Gomez, Coach Christian Luanzon, and Kay Realupit at your service. Once again, this is the MPBL Datu Cup. You are catching us live on ABS-CBN SNA, on Facebook.com/MPBLOfficialPH, and on Fox Plus. Look at that, first basket already in this game for Mon Ilagan.
And not a good sign para sa Caloocan. Olivares out-hustling to get and win that jump ball for the loose ball after the jump ball rather for the loose ball, and then giving up an offensive rebound for the putback itong Caloocan.
Caloocan right now gusto bumawi, and there they go. Damien Lasco with that left-handed layup. Points in the paint tayo sa ating first 2 points on both teams.
Magandang senyales yan para sa dalawa dahil itong dalawang to not really known. I would say they're decent points in the paint team. Not only siguro medyo mas lamang lang itong Laguna dahil kay Michael Mabulak. Pero mukhang may ng injury.
Yeah, Mabulak did not start in today's game. Later on, we're going to have a report from Kay Realupit regarding that injury. So after that possession by Laguna, it was a miss and then a turnover. Right now, it's Caloocan with the basketball. Lasco, he scored a while ago. Kicking it out. Paul Sanga, that's our marquee matchup. Sanga versus Olivares. A foul will be called against Olivares. Oh, that's Michael Mabulak on your screen. Did not start this game. He is known as one of the double-double guys here in the MPBL Datu Cup.
The leading scorer para sa kanilang koponan.
Oh.
And leading rebounder also, I believe. Him and Ilagan really close in that department.
Mabulak is 3rd in the league in rebounds at 11 rebounds per game. And then number 6 naman si Ilagan at 9.7.
There you go.
But the foul is called against Rex Lainez. Someone went down a while ago. So it's going to be a sideline inbound. Paul Sanga. Rene Pacquiao. This is his 2nd game back after an ankle injury that he suffered in Caloocan. That was against Zamboanga, I believe. Turnover though.
Yeah, good pressure on the basketball that time.
And now, Coach Christian, we go to your keys to the game. Let's start off with the Laguna Heroes.
Well, para sa Laguna, force Vosotros to give up the ball. We have a lot of good players dito sa liga natin. Bigs, only a few great ones. And I consider Vosotros a great player. He's really a guy, nabanggit nga natin kanina, came in pretty much midway to the season. And look at how he has impacted itong team na to from basically a lowly team, and right now a team that's knocking on the door for that playoff spot. And only in about 10 to 15 games, only one time wherein he failed to score single digits. So para sa akin, he's a natural scorer. You can't cover everything, so force him to give up the ball kasi para sa akin yung scoring niya ang mas nakakapag-impact para sa laro. And para sa pangalawa naman, collective rebounding. I mentioned this earlier. I think rebounding is going to be a big key stat line as Lasco makes a tough running shot. And dito sa Laguna, you look at, we mentioned kanina, Mabulak, Ilagan, leading rebounders, but that's pretty much it. Okay? And it's going to be important for them to gang rebound. Even the guards, Denok Miranda, he's a big guard, but only averages less than 5 rebounds, I believe. So it's going to be crucial for them to edge out Caloocan because these two teams are decent rebounding teams. Para sa Caloocan naman, quality offense. The problem of having a great player in Vosotros is that a lot of times they end up in isolation plays, usually from the top of the key or mga wing isos para sa kanya. And rightfully so, especially with the ability of Vosotros to create his own shots. But they have to find that balance at the same time of moving the basketball and getting others involved. Para pagdating sa dulo, hindi lang si Vosotros yung may kumpiyansa of taking crucial shots. And also pressure defense. Kaya nakita natin kanina yung pressure defense na binigay nitong Laguna to force a turnover kay Pacquiao, he has to do the same. And also his teammates. I've always thought this is a team, if they pressure up, because they're a decent defensive team as well, but if they pressure up, I think it can make a lot of difference for them, especially with guys like Monbert Aro and Vosotros, who can either drive the basketball in transition or spot up for those transition threes.
Coach Christian talked about Almond Vosotros a lot in those keys to the game. He did hit that three-point shot. Also, Michael Mabulak checked in now. Olivares, and speaking of Mabulak, that's a good pass mula kay Mon Ilagan, but that was tapped away by Caloocan, and they do force a turnover. So yan yung pressure defense na sinasabi mo, Coach. And this was the three-point shot by Almond Vosotros, top of the key, too easy, and that's a three for him for his first 3 points of the ballgame.
Kasi yun yung sinasabi ko, Almond Vosotros, being a great player, hand in his face, 2-3 steps away from the arc, as Lasco makes back-to-back baskets. First with the runner, right there with a three. Pero si Vosotros, you have to force him to give up the ball, put the ball on the deck, and let others score if need be.
Well, right now it's Damian Lasco who's responding to that call. 7 quick points already in the first quarter. 10-2 is our score for Caloocan as you take a look at this three-point shot of the game brought to you by Casino Active. And this is Almond Vosotros giving up that basketball, locating Damian Lasco who fires. And that is his first three-point shot of the game. Once again, that is brought to you by Casino Active. Paolo Pontejos on the left side, pick and roll action to Michael Mabulak. And the left-handed layup is good for him, a chance for a three-point play.
This is when we say yung very questionable itong depensa ng Caloocan. Simple pick and roll play and then simple pocket pass. Doesn't even force the rotation to swing the ball to the other side. Nasa unang side pa lang. Easy basket.
Looks like Michael Mabulak already feeling better from his injury. He makes that free throw. So the score right now, 10-5, 5 minutes and 15 remaining in the first quarter. Damian Lasco already with 7 points in the ball game. Looking for Paul Sanga who fires that three. Oh, look at that, a costly foul against Lord Casajeros. 3 free throws para kay Paul Sanga.
Yeah, that time on the catch and shoot after 2 screens right there.
That
Could have been a foul, could have been not a foul. Right leg sticking it out.
Yeah, sometimes it's an offensive foul, right, Coach?
Right, but I don't think it was intentional. Sometimes kasi when you're a jump shooter, it's tough when you, because coaches teach players that wherever you jump, the spot that you jump on, dapat doon ka rin maglaland.
Okay.
But at times, it's hard, especially when you're on the move, tulad nung nakita natin kay Paul Sanga,
Coming off the
to,
screen.
to control your momentum. So, oftentimes, maging off-balance ka talaga, so one leg is gonna stick out.
So as Paul Sanga made his third free throw, right now we go to our courtside reporter, Kay Realubit. Kay, take it away.
Crucial games nga para sa ating teams ngayong gabi. At itong Laguna Kra Heroes ay may mga players na not really 100% for tonight's game. Michael Mabulak na namamaga ang kanyang right heel. At nung tinanong ko siya, sumasakit pa rin daw. At 80% good para maglaro for tonight. At samantalang ito naman si Elvin Chan na nasa post-ACL stage, medyo sumasakit pa rin daw ang kanyang tuhod at pinapatuloy pa rin yung strengthening nito. Sa inyo na uli, Migs and Christian.
Thank you so much, Kay, for that report. At yun na nga sinasabi natin, Michael Mabulak not feeling 100% and he is matched up against a big guy in Mark Sarangay of Caloocan. But look at that jump shot by Pontejos. It's just a miss for him.
Well, dun sa report ni Kay, no, malaking bagay rin yung isang pangalan na binanggit. Ito si Elvin Chan,
Elvin Chan
off the bench. 13, 8, and 6 in their last game sa panalo nila.
Pero knee injury ang kanyang hinaharap.
Post-ACL,
no?
yeah.
Post-ACL.
Namamaga siguro yun.
Kailangan mag-ingat. But a good job in the previous game. 13, 8, and 6. That's a triple-double watch. Elvin Chan, as you can see right now on the bench. As we take a look at our points off turnovers, Coach Christian.
Caloocan just taking advantage with 6 of already the 3 turnovers. So lahat ng turnovers na maximize sila.
And then Pacquiao making a basket off the glass on the other end of the floor right now. Ralph Olivares, fresh off Best Player of the Game honors. Locating Mabulak with that heel injury. Oh, he gets that foul. Na natitira dito sa MPBL Datu Cup eliminations. Laguna, they have Makati coming up, and then Caloocan, they have Muntinlupa in their last game. So, medyo mahirap yung mga kalaban nila, no? They go to Pacquiao inside, trying to post up against Ilagan. Look at that matchup. And Mabulak tracks down the rebound. So Caloocan also trying to make their inside game work. But so far, that guy, Damian Lasco, who just got the rebound, he has been the dominant force in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 52 remaining. Almon Vosotros stepping back, fires that three and bombs away. Almon Vosotros showing us that range.
2-8 before he came here. And right now, itong Caloocan are 7-14. So that's 7-6. And 6 para kay Vosotros. Nung pagkarating niya rito, and yung nakita natin, second back-to-back 3 points niya, malaking bagay para sa kanila.
You can see the confidence in this guy overflowing here in the Phil Oil Flying V Center as action inside happened.
19-14 rather, I correct myself.
19-14.
Yeah, 2 plus 7 is 9. I said the same 7.
So Mon Ilagan will be going to the free throw line after that Paul sang a foul as they sit down. Ilagan, that's going to be his first free throw of the ball game. Mintis nga lang yun. By the way, get well soon kay Earl Joseph Carbonell. We are praying for your quick and full recovery from Coach Zaldi Realubit. Get well soon po, sir.
Oh, I want to send our condolences also, as we heard before the game. Sad news na kasama natin kapatid ni Coach Rodney, I believe, passed away.
Sorry
so our hearts go on
to
the Santos family.
We're praying for you. Right now, here's Almon Vosotros looking for his 7th and 8 points, and there he goes. Walong puntos na nga para sa kanya, and they have an 11-point lead early. Oh no, sorry, late in the first quarter. 1 minute and 58 remaining. 18-7 is our score. Using that fake, magandun si Paulo Pontejos. And Almon Vosotros, all the confidence in the world, makes that basket. Nagbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League as we talk about our hardwood tally for Laguna and Caloocan.
What you look at both teams, again, knocking on the door for that playoff, that last playoff slot, maybe the 7th, depending on how the other teams will play out. And a big part of that is their defense, the points allowed. And obviously, it's simple math. You give up more rather than scoring more, you're not going to win a lot of games.
And very crucial na nga itong last games natin dito as they are trying to fight for that playoff spot. And Coach Christian, later on, we're going to talk about the format of our playoffs, which is coming this March, the 3rd week, as we say, after the All-Star game, as a foul is called here. And this is going to be Casajeros to shoot his first 2 free throws.
Good job that time of, after a timeout, forming a set play for Mabulak to get it deep on the post. By the way, it looked like there, he wasn't looking to score. He was just looking to pass, and Casajeros right there did not settle. Uses that power dribble and gets to the line.
By the way, we thank Powerade, the official hydration partner of the MPBL Datu Cup. It is back to a single-digit lead for Caloocan, 18-9 off the free throws of Lord Casajeros. Monbert Arong, first time in the basketball game, using the 2 screens, going inside. Look at that drop pass. Although the denial by Laguna, good defense inside the paint. Then of Miranda locating Mabulak. Top of the key, back to Miranda. Paulo Pontejos. Miranda, as we know, an assistant coach for the FEU Baby Tamaraws. Foul against Rene Pacquiao inside. Michael Mabulak unhappy with that one.
So unhappy he wasn't willing.
Yeah, tinutulungan na siya ni Pacquiao na tumayo. And he did not, was not.
Yeah, this is worth another look on what could have been an unsportsmanlike foul.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there,
it was an elbow. That's why he was unhappy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an ordinary foul. Pero dalawang free throw na ang may bibigay kay Mabulak since penalty na tayo dito sa first quarter.
Even could have been an injection too. Unsportsman too.
Delikado talaga yung naganap doon. As Cedric Labing-Isa also set to check in. The score is 18-10 with a minute and change remaining in the first quarter. Michael Mabulak making his free throws off that foul of Rene Pacquiao. So Vosotros will be taking a breather here. They do have a 7-point lead.
Labing-Isa in the ball game, a guy who played very well in their last win against Marikina. 24 minutes, 18 points, and 2 assists off the bench.
One guy who has been playing well naman in today's game, Damian Lasco, scoring once again for the Caloocan Supremos. Then look at that, Paulo Pontejos. That's a 3 for him. It is down to a 6-point lead, and right now a chance for a 2-for-1, but Caloocan will be taking their time. Top of the key right now, Rene Pacquiao. Monbert Arong. On the right side, they go to Labing-Isa. Fresh off the 18-point performance, as Coach Christian mentioned, going inside, kicking it out to no one. And that's going to be a turnover with 13 seconds remaining.
Usually coaches call that the open windows, a weak side, wherein a player drives to the baseline. This was the 3. Defense goes under, Pontejos in rhythm. Going to his left, where usually right-hander players are comfortable, but Labing-Isa expecting Monbert Arong to be on the weak side wing. Wala siya ron, turnover.
Paulo Pontejos with 3 seconds remaining, stepping back, and that's going to be a miss to end the first quarter. Caloocan opening it with a 6-point lead. 20-14 is our score. Damian Lasco starting strong for Caloocan with 9 early points, but this is Mon Ilagan scoring the first 2 points of the ball game. Almon Vosotros stepping back already with 8 points also in the first quarter on 2 3-point shots. Michael Mabulak with that heel injury, as reported by Kay Realubit, still active, coming off the bench for Laguna. And then Almon Vosotros, as we mentioned, of course, staying dominant, coming after a 31-point performance in the previous game. It is a 6-point lead for Caloocan.
Sabi nila, ang bawat tagumpay ay may kaakibat na sakripisyo. Minsan matamis ang ending at kung minsan na may konting pait. Hindi rin ito nasusukat sa dami ng karangalan, karangyaan sa buhay o maging sa material na bagay. Kundi sa dami ng pagsubok na ating nalalampasan. Parati po natin tandaan, walang imposible sa taong may tiwala sa Singgo. Singgo Estrada po, ang kaligan ninyo at kasuporta ng Liga ng bawat Pilipino. Ang MPBL. Kayo po, ano po ang Liga ninyo?
Nagbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. And look at this, supreme leader of the Caloocan Supremos, Almon Vosotros.
Second highest scoring output for Vosotros this season. Had a career high a month ago against Valenzuela, which they won. Last game against Marikina, 31 points. They won also, we mentioned earlier. 13 games into the season when he came in.
And you know he is that energy guy for Caloocan. Monbert Arong showing us the moves, but that's going to be a traveling violation.
Walk, yeah.
He wanted that spin going to the right side, but that call will be against him as he slipped. Elvin Chan will be taking a breather. Pasok ulit si Mon Ilagang. By the way, batiin natin, Karian Krisha Eileen Concepcion, and also Pavin and Ga from Coach Cory. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Also belated happy birthday to Tita Rose Aquino of Surala, South Cotabato. Pinapabati kayo ni Miss Gladys Aquino of the MPBL family. So Laguna with the basketball, 9 minutes in the second quarter, 22-14 ang ating score. Paolo Pontejos with the ball. This is the top of the key action. Almost a steal by Labing Isa. Paolo Pontejos, mid-range jump shot. This guy feeling the confidence here in the first half.
The defense going under the screen on the first one. Second, because he gets a deeper angle, pretty much inside the arc. At that time, trailing behind was Labing Isa. Did not matter for Pontejos for back-to-back jumpers.
5 points na para kay Paolo Pontejos off the bench. And he gets that rebound. Now, they go to Denok Miranda on the left side. Defended by Lasco. Miranda thought about the three. Going to Mabulak. Mabulak driving to the right. Look at that physicality between Mabulak and Rene Pacquiao. And things are getting exciting here. The matchups of the Twin Towers between Caloocan and Laguna. But Rene Pacquiao, I believe that's going to be his second foul as he goes to the bench. Denok Miranda right now, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Decides to pull up for 3, almost using the glass. That's going to be a miss. Alvon Vosotros ngayon may hawak ng bola. Oh, look at that. Good location inside, but a sorry miss for Marilao. And here's Laguna. Miranda, tumatakbo naman ngayon. Right-handed layup, and he backs it in. It's down to a 4-point lead.
4-point swing, easy layup with another good pass by Vosotros. Could have been his third assist. Wala pang pahinga ito. Marilao misses a gimme. Sa kabila naman, nakascore itong Laguna.
Right now, Damien Lasco with 9 points in the first quarter. They go to Cedric Labing Isa, defended by Galabin. Oh, look at that pass inside.
Blocked by Ilagan.
And Danny Marilao has been getting good spots, although he hasn't been making his shots in the paint. Caloocan naman ngayon, tumatakbo ulit. Lasco using that 1-2 step. Offensive rebound. And back to Vosotros, who's wide open. Pick and roll action. Marilao inside. Good denial by Mon Ilagan. Up and down basketball here, Coach Christian in the second quarter. 7 minutes remaining. Paolo Pontejos medyo nagmadali nga lang doon sa kanyang 3-point shot.
Right, yeah, better contest that time. Labing Isa, again, going under the screen, but having a better angle to stay in front even after going under. This was the fast break by Denok Miranda.
Denok Miranda using that right hand and off the glass. The fast break of the game is brought to you by Casino Active. More players coming in for both teams. And that is Paolo Pontejos. Paul Sanga bumabalik. At ngayon, we go to our courtside reporter once again, Kay Relubit. Kay, take it away.
Ang ganda nga ng naging simula nitong Caloocan Supremos ngayong gabi, pero di pa rin kompleto ang recados nila for tonight. Marvelia Hermoso na currently nagte-therapy ngayon at recovering from the accident that he got a few weeks ago, slowly but surely bumabalik na sa kanilang practice. He is here tonight to cheer for his team at sabi niya, if they win their last 2 games, lalaban na siya along with the Supremos sa playoffs. Migs and Christian?
Oh, thank you so much, Kay, for that report. So that's a good sign for the Caloocan Supremos to have Villa Hermosa.
Look, yung nangyari sa kanya, what happened to him in that accident, you know, we're just happy that he's alive.
Okay. Yeah,
he's alive. And I think it's a bonus anytime something like that happens as Custodio misses a 3.
And this recovery has gone fast. Sabi sa atin, after the season na.
Right.
And then there he comes. Ready to come back in their last game before the playoffs. But a 3-point shot right there from Laguna.
I think it's just a bonus anytime yun nga, pag may nangyayari sa yung ganyang incident, para makabalik ka pa sa laro, which he will, as reported.
Mabulak getting that basketball. Galabin made the 3-point shot a while ago. Mabulak was fouled inside. That's going to be against Custodio. Yeah, he wanted to exploit that one. As we know, Mabulak, one of the proven scorers in the league.
How about the trust binibigay nitong si Coach Nat Gregorio of Laguna to Michael Mabulak, who for the last 5 minutes, I believe, has 3 fouls. There's Mar Villahermosa quickly on your screen. So then again, right there, good to see him alive.
Yeah,
Basically,
alive and ready for action in the next game. So free throws ulit para kay Michael Mabulak. This guy is actually one of the top guys in the league in terms of free throw makes. 3.4 makes per game right now. I think he has already exceeded that.
Yeah, for those who weren't aware, Mar Villahermosa got into a car accident.
Yeah. And look at that, the last field goal of Caloocan. 9:50.
9:50. That was the 2 by Marilao, the running shot.
That's the
To
first
open the
basket of
quarter,
yeah, the second quarter. Laguna has already taken the lead here. Almond Vosotros looking to get that one back, defended by Lanes. Vosotros trapped inside. They go to Custodio, but he was blocked. Good interior defense by Laguna in this game. Vosotros, oh look at that, delivering once again for Caloocan.
You see, that's the one we were talking about, of forcing Vosotros to give up the basketball. Good D by Lanes. Olivares was there to double. That's why Vosotros was forced to give it up. Shot was blocked. Ball recovery. Vosotros, the ball somehow finds him. Easy bucket para sa kanya, that 15-foot jumper.
But Coach Christian, ito yung sinasabi mo sa keys to the game mo. They have to, get their offense going, not just Almond Vosotros. To bail them out every time.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about the defense of Laguna, because they did a good job initially, as I mentioned, with the double team of Olivares from the weak side. This is after the offensive rebound right here. Help side has to be there to at least stunt no itong si Vosotros, for him to at least hesitate for a moment, and that hesitation will allow the defense, the on-the-ball defense, which was Lanes, to recover and to make it just a tougher shot.
Well, you can see Rex Lanes really trying to stick with Almond Vosotros, but that guy is just a good scorer here in the MPBL. Laguna trying to go inside to Ilagan. Oh, look at that. Good denial by Caloocan's Pedrosa. So it's going to be a baseline inbound. Ralph Olivares will be taking it out as we take Powerade, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. A 1-point game with 4 minutes and 24 in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock for Laguna. Olivares looking for a teammate. Oh, Mon Ilagan was free, but it was intercepted. Here's Caloocan. Almond Vosotros. That's going to be an offensive foul. And Rex Lanes really sold that one also. Good job, Lanes, on recovering on D.
Actually, a better job of cutting that layup angle. And Lanes, he's an athletic guard. You saw him go up there with 2 hands. That forced Vosotros to discard.
Rex Lanes tasked to defend Vosotros tonight. Right now, lumalabas, Galabin made a 3-point shot a while ago, and he's gonna fire. Mintis nga lang doon, Paul Sanga with the rebound. Here's Vosotros once again, defended by Lanes. That's a good matchup right there. Oh, that's gonna be a foul from behind against Galabin.
No reason really to reach in. Could have had a solid double on the weak side from the corner. Was Galabin.
18 on the shot clock.
Coach Christian, bench points natin. Look at that.
No, plus 16 para sa Laguna.
18 na para sa Heroes. 2 pa lamang para sa Caloocan Supremos.
I believe that's the production of Marilao.
Marilao?
Para sa Caloocan.
Ah, yeah, the 2 points
the 2
coming off
points.
the bench. Laguna, right now with the basketball. Oh, look at that. An end-one play for Ralph Olivares. This guy not coming off the bench, but providing once again for the Laguna Heroes. Olivares in their previous game, 20 points and 7 rebounds. Got hit in the face.
Twice. Got hit twice. Yeah.
But he took his time, had all the patience in this world. Right now, a chance to make a 3-point play para sa Laguna Heroes. And Coach Christian, as we mentioned kanina, in bench scoring, Laguna is actually not known for bench scoring in the league. Number 20 with 28.6. So it's a good thing to see that their bench is contributing more here.
Well, that's because Mabulak and Ilagan came off the bench tonight. These are usual starters para sa Laguna.
Here's Olivares. They got that possession back, but Pacquiao gets that steal. Oh, it's going to be a turnover. Rex Lanes, although he steps on the half-court line, a backcourt violation against the Laguna Heroes, but good effort on defense mula kay Rex Lainez. So pasok ulit, Damian Lasco, the top scorer so far in this game with, oh no, he has 9 points. Vosotros is the top scorer with 10 points.
Also the top scorer of the league.
Oh yeah, Alvin
Vosotros,
Vosotros,
20 points.
20.4
per game.
points per game. Paul Sanga. So Vosotros, hindi pa siya nagpapahinga, no?
Yeah.
Paul Sanga stepping back, missing that 3.
Impressive also, he doesn't look tired.
Yeah.
I don't, usually players, even in the first half,
Napapagod na,
for
no?
those who aren't, especially those obviously who are not in shape,
Yeah.
are huffing and puffing already. Pero si Vosotros, Mr. Cool pa rin eh.
Yeah. But it's nice to see that Vosotros has yung makatulong niya, no, bringing down the basketball like this guy, Damian Lasco. Right now, Vosotros trying to post up,
Oh,
and he gets open. Rex Lainez went
that's a
down.
bad flop. Yeah. Should've
Vosotros
been-
complaining.
Yeah. What should have been, I believe, a warning or at least a technical, because I think we give those at least a warning for flopping.
Yeah, I think the referee is going to go to the table right now.
Lainez trying to make a case that the shoulder was dipped, but it wasn't dipped hard enough for him to fall like that. And he knows it. He had that smirk after, if you saw.
Yeah. That was a funny sequence right there. Nevertheless, it's going to be Laguna basketball, but penalty na ang Caloocan. Yeah. So 2 free throws agad para kay Antonares, Rocky Antonares, one of the big men of Laguna. It's a 1-point game, 25-24 with 2 minutes and 41 in the second quarter. And as the referees are clearing it out,
Now, Coach John Calios not really happy with what just happened, understandably.
he was called for a warning on that one.
I probably would have gotten a technical if I was in his shoes.
So Antonares will be shooting free throws, and let's take this time to greet some people. Mula kay Coach Yoy Rearte from the Caloocan Supremos. Binabati po namin ang Rearte family from Centro Oas Albay, and advance happy birthday to Antoy. Belated happy birthday also to Jenny Pomuceno of Rizal Oas Albay. Free throws from May, 26-24 ang ating score, 2 minutes and 35. Here's Lasco looking for a teammate. Vosotros with the basketball, still defended by Rex Lainez, going to the left side, spinning to the right. Vosotros pulling up. That's going to be a miss. So not much movement from Caloocan. Vosotros is making things happen. And Rex Lainez thought about that 3. Go to Mon Ilagan, who scored the first 2 points in this ball game, defended by J.R. Onteco. So, yeah, Coach?
Yeah, fortunate right there to get a hand in, because Ilagan getting good position of what seemed to me was going for a drop step move on the baseline.
Denok Miranda, bumabalik dito, baseline inbound. By the way, congratulations to Denok's FU Baby Tamaraos team making the Final Four.
No, it was a no
UAAP
contest
division.
yesterday.
Yeah. But still,
It was
they made it.
it was set. Yeah, of course, but it was set already, especially after the result of the first game between Ateneo and
Adamson. Onteco driving, using the glass with that right hand. J.R. Onteco. Ito na yung bench scoring na hinahanap natin mula sa Caloocan. Balik tayo. Denok Miranda. 2 big men setting screens. They go to Ilagan. Denok Miranda has hindi pa siya masyado aggressive dito. But this guy is the aggressive one. Ralph Olivares locating a big man inside. Kaso mintis nga lang doon. Here's Damian Lasco, one guy to beat. Damian Lasco, skies high, and he scores 11 points na para sa kanya.
right, getting into double figures. He loved the aggressiveness by Damian Lasco. You saw earlier his first or his second shot. Denok Miranda, I believe, was forcing him to take that jump shot. 13% from downtown. A big part is that he's really a driver, especially going to the left.
And Damian Lasco, as we take a look at that 3 from Lainez, mintis nga lang doon. Caloocan with a chance for a fast break here. Onteco going all the way, and he's going to be fouled. The big man getting the rebound, running the floor. And right now he's gonna shoot 2 free throws. As I was saying, Damian Lasco. This is the replay. Damian Lasco going all the way, defended by Denok Miranda. As he scored on that one, that matches his field goal attempts in his previous game, his 6th shot in the ball game. So that's just a testament of his aggressiveness tonight.
Tama ka dyan. And the last play, fast break on Teco, leading the break. Good job. A good job by Vosotros to run the right lane. That's why nobody stopped the ball.
Yeah.
Itong kay Onteco and a good decision rather by Onteco to go all the way to the cup.
Oh, this is Sky Gavin, JR Onteco's
Special someone.
girlfriend. Of course, supporting him at the sidelines. Kaya pala inspired maglaro to si Onteco off the bench, making the 2 free throws. So it is back to a 4-point lead para sa Caloocan Supremos, 30-26, 46 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Back here in the Phil Oil Flying V Center for MPBL, ang ating other departments, Coach Christian.
Well, you look at the fast break points, big disparity right there, +4 para sa Caloocan. A big part nung dumating itong si Almon Vosotros. And that's very ironic because he's not the fastest or the quickest guard you'll ever see dito sa MPBL, but you know, he plays in his own pace. Vosotros, he controls the game, not only through scoring the basketball, but really is a smart and good decision maker. That's why he's the leader of the team.
Almon Vosotros in this game already with 10 points on an efficient 4 out of 7 shooting. Also had 4 rebounds and 3 assists. So yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Christian, an all-around game for Almon Vosotros. 30 seconds remaining here after that miss from Laguna. Here's Vosotros, defended by Pontejos. Try to go inside to Jer Onteco, defended by Casajeros. Onteco muscling his way, and then look at that, a great cut mula kay Damian Lasco. 13 points na para sa kanya.
That's the ball movement we've been talking about. Again, Vosotros still in the ball game. Can't afford to rest him, seems to be, but moving the basketball well was Caloocan in the last possession.
Oh, good ball movement by Laguna also in the last possession, but a sorry miss para kay Lord Casajeros. Rene Pacquiao and Michael Mabulak still going at it after the final buzzer here in the first half. The score is 32-26 after 20 minutes of action. And look at that, Damian Lasco. Ito nga ang kanyang highlights, 13 points, 6 out of 7 shooting with 3 rebounds in the first half. Damian Lasco only averaging 4.2 points per game this season. Scored 7 points in the previous game. Stepping up here in the first half against the Laguna Heroes, and they open up with a 6-point lead.
Isang mangingisda kung wala kong trabaho sa akong pagka-caretaker. Marami na kaming makukuha mga mangingisda sa araw-araw naming pambili ng bigas, pagkain sa pamilya ko. Ako po si Felix Pilo Sr. Nanirahan sa Tambo, Babak District, Igacos. Pasugid na taga-suporta ng MPBL, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Ikaw, isang liga mo.
San ba humuhugot ng lakas tayong mga Pilipino? Sa dami ba ng pagsubok ng ating nararanasan? Sa bawat kakayahan bang sumabay sa agos ng buhay? O para sa pangarap natin sa bagong henerasyon? Ano pa man ang ating mga rason, ang tunay na lakas ng mga Pilipino ay
Anak ka ng teteng.
Kaliwag, isang may-ari ng water refilling station sa Mandaluyong. Minsan nakakapagod ang buong araw sa negosyo. Pero nakakawala ng pagod ang manood ng MPBL. Lalo na ang mapanood ko ang Mandaluyong El Tigre. Naniniwala ako ang MPBL, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Ikaw, ano ang liga mo?
Masayang balikan ang bawat alaala. Mga kaganapang sumalamin, bumuo at nagpatibay ng ating pagkatao. Ang pinakamahalaga ay ang mga natutunan natin sa bawat eksena ng buhay. Ito ang magsisilbing pundasyon natin tungo sa hinaharap.
General Bato de la Rosa po, kaagapay nyo sa kapayapaan. Itaga nyo sa bato. Kaysa ako sa liga ng bawat Pilipino, ang MPBL. Kayong mga kasama, ano po ang liga nyo?
Sabi nila, ang bawat tagumpay ay may kaakibat na sakripisyo. Minsan matamis ang ending at kung minsan na may konting pait. Hindi rin ito nasusukat sa dami ng karangalan, karangyaan sa buhay o maging sa material na bagay. Kundi sa dami ng pagsubok na ating nalalampasan. Parati po natin tandaan, walang imposible sa taong may tiwala sa Diyos. Singgo Estrada po, kaligan ninyo at kasuporta ng Liga ng bawat Pilipino, ang MPBL. Kayo po, ano po ang Liga ninyo?
Muling nagbabalik ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League at halftime break na nga natin between Laguna KRAH Heroes and Caloocan Supremos. At ngayon, may kasama kong bisita galing sa Laguna KRAH Heroes Team Manager Sheila Desagon Maligaya. Good evening, ma'am. You've got some players that isn't 100% for tonight's game. Now, para sa inyo, gaano
bench points, the Laguna Heroes, they have the advantage 18-6. At ito na ang other departments natin.
Well, you know, you look at the shooting display of both teams. A big disparity, 43 compared to 22%. You're fortunate if you're Laguna, you're only down by 6 at this point. A big part, obviously, as we mentioned earlier, dahil coming off the bench, itong si Michael Mabulak, it somewhat equalizes or pinapantay niya, no? Yung instead of starting. And I correct myself, by the way. First of all, Michael Mabulak was the only one who came off the bench, not him and Ilagan. And also, he has no fouls.
Yeah, no fouls.
Because yung nakita ko kanina dito sa stats natin was fouls on. Kumbaga,
yun yung fouls na nakuha niya.
Yung fouls na nakuha niya. So, I want to correct myself on that. Michael Mabulak leading all scorers para sa Laguna with 8 and 2 guys already in double figures para sa Caloocan Supremos. Lasco and Vosotros with 23.
Michael
combined.
Mabulak, of those 8 points, 6 na puntos ay nanggaling sa free throw line. As we were talking about this guy's aggressiveness, Damian Lasco started this game, only scored 7 points in the previous game, averaging 4 points in the season, scored 13 in the first half. And right now, we start our second half between the Caloocan Supremos and the Laguna Heroes. Once again, this is Mix Gomez, Coach Christian Luanzon, and Kay Rhea Lubet at your service. We are down to the second to the last games of the Laguna Heroes and the Caloocan Supremos in the elimination round of MPBL. So Denok Miranda will open up this quarter. Michael Mabulak starting the second half, but that's going to be a turnover off the offensive rebound. And now we go to the keys to the game. Not yet. Okay. Mamaya po natin, babalikan ang keys to the game ni Coach Christian. Caloocan right now with Almond Vosotros using that screen. So J.R. Ongteco starting the second half with Rene Pacquiao. Look at that block. And Michael Mabulak and Rene Pacquiao still going at it here. Here's Paulo Pontejos using that right hand. This guy also came off the bench. And that's a block by Paul Sang. Damien Lasco may hawak ng bola. Here's Almond Vosotros kicking it out to Paul Sanga for 3. Bitis nga lang yun. Up and down basketball here. Denok Miranda. Here's Paulo Pontejos kicking it out once again. Miranda will try to call a play. Oh, he just asked for a screen. They go to Mabulak. Two-man game. Twin Towers trying to connect pero mintis nga lang doon.
I think it's pretty obvious Michael Mabulak is not 100% as reported. He's usually a guy that's going to be looking for his shot, especially in the second half. Look to pass right there. I thought he had a shot in the paint, even though it was well defended. That's his shot right there, 2 feet, pretty much 10 feet away from the basket.
Take a look at our defensive play of the game brought to you by Casino Active. Rene Pacquiao inside. He was denied by Michael Mabulak. The defensive play of the game once again is brought to you by Casino Active. Here's Ralph Olivares. That's a corner 3 for him. And he trims the lead.
Taking away something from Vosotros, well, he's filling up the stat sheet. And the way his rhythm is going, especially if this game goes down the wire, that's dangerous para sa Laguna. And the second thing is collective rebounding. Nabanggit natin to, yung importansya, lalo na with not having a 100% Mabulak, as your best rebounder coming into this ball game. Although he was able to gather 3 rebounds in that first half, but as a team they did much better, 22 to 15 in the first half. Para sa Caloocan naman, quality offense. Vosotros, a lot of one-on-ones, but at the same time, every time that double team came, he was willing to give up the basketball. We saw the one late in the second quarter wherein they were moving the ball, and I believe Ongteco was the one diving in the middle of the lane for the easy layup. They keep doing that. They're going to be in a good position. Pressure defense. This is one thing, as we kept on mentioning, that if they put pressure on the basketball, para sa Laguna, try to force turnovers. They were able to force 7 turnovers, by the way. And that's, to me, at least to my eye test, medyo kulang pa yung pressure nila. So, if they could put the pressure up, tulad nito, Denok Miranda pretty much having his way dribbling, try to force more turnovers, it will allow Vosotros and the other guards to go to the break, like this one right here on the 3-on-2.
Paul Sanga will fire that 3 and bombs away. Down it goes for Paul Sanga. That's his second 3-point shot of the game. And it's going to be a 12-point lead, 40 to 28. Now that's his first 3. Speaking of Paul Sanga and the Caloocan Supremos, right on cue as we take a look at our instant replay of the game brought to you by Casino Active. On the break, that's the 3. Paul Sanga, that's what he is known for, off the pass from once again Almond Vosotros. 3 puntos yan para sa Caloocan. And they have a 12-point lead early here in the third quarter. Back here in the Phil Oil Flying V Center, our games tomorrow, the Bataan Risers, they will be going up against the Mandaluyong El Tigre, 7 p.m. po yan on a Tuesday. I believe the games will be held in the Valenzuela Astrodome in Valenzuela City. Ayan na nga, the home team, the Valenzuela Classic, they will be going up against the Bulacan Kuyas. Makakasama nyo bukas, Martin Antonio and Coach Bonel Balingit. Here's Denok Miranda. Kicking it out. Mon Ilagan mid-range jump shot. That's going to be an offensive rebound. Michael Mabulak. Medyo mabagal ang kanyang offensive execution doon. But well, he makes that shot. Took his time.
Yeah. Nice. Back to the basket play. Not much contact by Pacquiao. He's got to close the gap on the drop step.
And that's ironic because Pacquiao and Mabulak, they have been going at it since the first quarter. So it's down to a 10-point lead for the Caloocan Supremos. 5 minutes and 39 in the third quarter. Damian Lasco in this replay is blocked by Ilagan. So the interior defense is still there for the Laguna Heroes. Here's Vosotros, two-man game, kicking it out. Onteco going inside.
Nice.
What a pass! But Rene Pacquiao will be fouled. Laguna not giving up on that play, but good pass by
Right.
Onteco.
Yeah, good fake also, as the defense thought Onteco was going to go for the short 16, 17-foot jumper. I was surprised, actually, and impressed with that move by Onteco.
Yeah.
Didn't know that he had, good footwork. Usually, a lot of big men would have traveled in that situation and made the right decision to drop it off for this pair.
Onteco came in this ball game replacing Mark Sarangay. This guy, in the previous game, 3 minuto nga lang kanyang nilaro, but he scored 4 points. Certainly more efficient in tonight's ball game, getting more minutes and more trust. But Rene Pacquiao at the line already with 5 points and 2 rebounds. Ayan na nga. With that free throw, 6 points na para sa kanya.
That rebounds has to go up though. Averaging only less than 4, I believe.